Gotta show you.
Okay, well, let's go.
Okay, it's completely dark.
So, what was I going? Oh yeah, first thing, I want to roll for dexterity to see if I was able to see any like torches on the walls that were unlit when the burst of light from your sword awakened the beast.
And those people in her group were her friends.
That was a strong 1, so I actually blinked.
You're actually, again, rubbing your eyes while this event occurred. And I get really angry that there's no source of light.
Alright, so, like, how dark is it?
Pitch black.
Pitch black? That's kind of gay.
Dude, one time I saw it at JCPenney.
Okay,
I saw her from a distance and I kept walking.
I'm actually going to put my little tiny ogre shank up because something else will be able to see it, and I don't want that.
Okay.
I was like, oh, what's wrong?
I'm gonna roll to see if I saw anything.
Also, I have a fun encounter.
Wait, what is it?
Dexterity.
It's a strong 13.
Strong 13. Alright. You see... Alright. When you glance around during the burst of light, you see holders on the wall that look like torches could go in them, but you're not sure if you actually saw any torches in them or not.
On which side of the wall? Either side
lining
of us?
down the hall. Wait, where are we again?
We're like in the very center.
And it went...
It went.
Alright, is there a door, like, are 1 and 3 connected?
Yeah, with the giant door. Like I'm thinking like to that fan, like down, like a huge open gateway.
You see a few torches.
Oh, sorry, a huge open gateway. I don't know if I said that loud enough.
You see a few torches lining the halls or the walls in number 3. It's no fucking hallways, but most of them are on the right side, placed in between a few doors that you saw.
Most of them are on the right side, placed between
Like. Torch, in between the doors. But you're not, saw holders, but you're not sure if you actually saw torches in them.
Alright. Okay, so let's do this like contextual map style like this.
Mm-hmm.
Where are they? They're right along here?
Yeah. And then you think you might have saw 1 over there.
Alright, I'm immediately going to 3 to check it out. Check out the right side.
You walk through the arched doorway in the room. There's a bunch of dusty crates and barrels in it. There's a few tables, some bookshelves. You see a globe, too. By the way, one of those giant fancy globes that you can, like, spin, and it's got all, like, mahogany stands and stuff. Mm-hmm. You see one of those, and it looks almost kind of like a personal study for someone, but, like, with a really weird, creepy aesthetic to it, because it's a fucking dungeon.
Okay, and I didn't find any torches?
No, I'm describing it like... I'm still... We're going through this, alright?
Okay.
I have to describe the room, set the scene, bro.
The hourglass thing right there.
Shut the fuck up! Okay.
Alright, and you look across to the other side of the room as you're walking in, because you kind of like glanced around, not sure what's in there. Mm-hmm. You can't really see a whole lot, because once again, it's still fucking dark, but you can see the vague outline of a couple doors, and all along the corner, right there, you see a giant pile of crates. A couple of them, like, busted open, and a couple of them not. And you can see something kind of on them, but you can't see the details. I have a plan for an encounter in the dungeon, by the way, so...
Okay.
That's just the thing I'm letting you know.
Alright.
Okay, you go over to the wall, and you do, in fact, find a torch. And you take it off, but you realize there's no oil on the cloth. And you have nothing to light it with.
Oh, that's easy. I doused the tip with a little bit of dragon's tear.
Ooh, that's right. Huh, that came in handy. I was going to make a Molotov at some point, but...
Well, I'm not. I'm dousing it.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's your dragon tear.
Yeah.
Right.
I just take, I have a shot glass, by the way, so I take a shot of it and put it onto the thing.
Alright. You you have 90% of your bottle left.
90%.
90%. Each shot is going to be 10%.
Okay.
You douse it, and it smells really good, and you kind of have to stop yourself from licking the cloth.
Oh well, I take another shot and drink it.
Feel pretty good about yourself at this point.
Good. And, with my magic.
Actually, wait. Roll for Constitution.
Constitution. Okay.
Because that stuff's really strong as far as I remember. We had an entire scene dedicated to how strong that was. So roll for Constitution.
I ain't no pansy. That's a strong 16.
Okay.
I champion it.
You take the shot and you kind of like blink your eyes a few times. You're like, oh yeah. Oh yeah. And you kind of like shake your head and you're like, let's fucking adventure, man.
Okay, and I do my magic burn ability.
Your magic burn ability?
I have a skill called magic burn, and I do it onto the torch.
Let me see. Oh, that's what the weapon, it leaves a magical burn when you cut things. It's not an actual burn.
I take out my sword, and I cut the oil slightly with my magic burn ability.
Alright, you know what? Let's have it your way. Roll for wisdom.
I guess I will have it my way.
So, you take out your sword, and you're like...
The boom of light goes to the halls, by the way.
Alright, boom of light goes through the halls. But you don't really see anything.
Oh wait, hold on.
You don't see anything because you are so focused on getting ready to let that torch have it.
With your drow ears, you hear, "Oh my god! Shut the fuck up!" Jesus. And your ears are like, "Ding ding 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 ding."
So,
oh my god! Shut the fuck up! Ding ding ding. I heard something. That's a scene. That's a scene.
Okay. So I'm behind you, like scoping out what I just heard. But you don't hear anything, you don't see anything, because you're so focused on letting this torch have it. You enchant your sword, and it glows a deep purple. And you're like, you miss and hack into your thumb slightly. And it's like, and you're like, and it leaves a magical burn, but that instantly cauterizes the wound, but it burns like a motherfucker.
Okay, I sheathe my sword.
Put your sword away. Your thumb, because of the magical burn, it glows faintly purple, but not enough to see anything really. It's just kind of there, and you're like, huh, that's pretty cool.
Did I lose any HP?
No.
Okay.
You lost pride points mostly.
Ow. Okay, okay.
Okay.
Your turn. So I'm ending my turn.
Wisdom to identify the voice.
Okay. You go, oh, you called me. Hey, I heard something. I think it was... Oh, what? What? And you completely forget. Are you abused?
Thank you for finally being the first person to actually ask. No, I'm not.
Okay, I was about to say, well, are you? Shit.
Nobody freaking cares. I was about to be like, who's beating on my Alex? Yeah, but it was a saber.
Yours?
Both of y'all.
Me. Give me those drumsticks.
This was just two little ones next to each other, and then I guess
on your skull
flag,
and just
the flag rolled over it, so I did the saber just kept rolling over.
Oh yeah. Anyways, you go ahead. It's your turn.
All right. So we have our little moment where you're just like, what? What?
I forget.
Shake my head. I already
You are
described to
such
you,
a
but
big
like I want to roll
man.
for dexterity to like see if I noticed anything.
Like,
In the second
right
burst
now,
of light?
this is really
Yeah.
cool,
Okay.
But until like May comes and pocket
That's a strong. Actually, no, I forget what modifier because I have new modifiers, so I don't remember.
What if I take one of those?
Yeah,
like,
it's a plus
like,
2.
Pictures like this, like that.
Okay, that's
Make sure that
Strong
they're-
12.
yeah.
It's a 12.
They cover my. Going like
Well,
I can't
what
do
you
it.
see, what you
Yeah,
notice
close,
mostly
right? Go like that.
is a figure right behind me. Not like directly, but like kind of about 20 feet away. A shadow figure, but you don't take too much notice to it because it's not instantly recognizable as a person. It could just be like part of the wall sculptures because it's like it looks a bit abstract for a human. But mostly you notice me just going when the light bursts. It's just and you see me for like a split second looking back at you. Just like, you gonna do anything?
Okay. Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna come over to you. I take out my ogre shank.
Okay, well there's now 2 glowing blue lights.
Your thumb and my dagger.
Well, my sword's. Oh no, my sword's sheath.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
put
my thumb and your shank.
Okay. I'm gonna like feel around for the ground to pick up a loose rock. Yeah, I have an
Okay.
ogre shank.
Nice.
I cut it out of an ogre after I ripped its spine out.
Oh, yeah.
You attempted to rip
I
it.
attempted to. I popped its spine out.
Popped it out of place.
And then I just kind of fell back. I was like. All right, so I want to like feel for a loose rock or something.
Okay.
Do I find it?
No,
No?
you don't.
What the fuck? All right.
It's like all solid cobblestone.
All right. I look you in the eye and say, "Get on your knees."
That's great.
Get on my knees.
Yeah. Just,
You're on your knees as well.
yeah. Get on your knees.
I get on my knees.
All right. Put your torch next to the ground, and I'm gonna go straight for the ground, just go like, and try and make some sparks or something
Okay. Well,
against my perma sharp.
I tell you that's my area because I have battle geology.
Tell you to like suck a dick and get on your knees.
I just throw the torch towards your direction.
Dexterity to see where it goes.
Solid 3.
So you're just kind of like, and I
Dun, dun.
kind of like stand up for a second. Like, did you just throw the torch?
Yeah, where'd it go? Okay. Well, that's gone. Alright. Okay, so
Okay, I'm gonna make a dexterity roll to like
where-
see the
okay,
general
I'm
direction.
right here. And you're right.
I'm like right here at the entrance.
you're right here.
I'm gonna make a roll to like try to see the general direction that the torch went in and go find it.
Okay.
Hey, that's pretty good. This is 17.
You heard it to your left inside the first area. You heard it to your left.
All right, I'm just going to.
Or actually to your right. It's to your right. It kind of went at an angle over your head and dun, dun.
All right, I'm gonna go look for that. It's like we kind of need it.
Okay.
Every single time when I got ready to take a picture.
You walk directly into a wall, and a
Because
hook
I'm
for a
wearing my glasses,
lantern
I have to look down
hit-
more than everyone else.
hits you in the ear and like pierces it. And, roll for Constitution. Roll for Constitution.
That's really how I look. I want to look.
You now have a pierced ear. It's just like dangling, and it's like it's the metal is contorted from being pulled out of the wall, so that it's like basically permanent. It's just clasped, and it really hurts to try to adjust it.
Wait, so what is it?
It's just like a little metal hook,
The ones like
From like,
casual.
so I just have like a fish hook in my ear.
basically. That's like yours now.
2015, huh?
I really wanted that picture. Like, I always
Something's
see
gonna
people
grab that and
on
pull it
their
off.
phones when they're-
Try.
with their numbers.
keep
I'm like,
keep
I
I'm
rolling.
gonna okay.
With my numbers.
Wait,
It's permanent.
Actually, no, I have an idea.
Okay.
Take me to San Antonio to get them.
I'm just going to straight grab it and rip my ear
I'm
off.
probably,
Okay.
what I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna get Majory and be like, hey, take
Roll for
Or, yeah,
strength,
sure.
then Constitution.
No, I don't need to roll for Constitution. Want to know why? Limb regrowth.
And then the guard told me, let's take
Okay.
let's take pictures. Let's take some pictures.
Strength. Okay.
That's a 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a 13.
It's a 13.
Yeah.
You
I
pull,
want to wait until I have my
and,
graphic down.
and you just feel the cartilage rip slightly, and it's like now dangling on this just like weird, disgusting
I'm debating
flesh.
on what to do for my senior party.
Can I? Okay.
You can make another strength roll.
I'm gonna make another strength roll. I need this off. I
Okay,
don't want it.
now roll for Constitution and then
Is that gonna be like after the actual
You take-
graduation? Or just like that's graduation.
and then
After
roll for strength.
Either that
Roll for
night
strength.
or like the next day.
Maybe like the next day
You.
because they're still on project
Oh.
graduation stuff.
Pull it right out. It just
All right.
and you're like,
Like, we don't get
because when you do,
Well, like last year, whenever
when you
we,
do, it was such a good strength though
yeah.
that it
No,
just
but last year, after
mangled the
graduation,
cartilage. It didn't completely rip your
barely
ear off.
anybody left. They all went to
So
different
it's just
parties.
mangled cartilage.
Can I go? Can I roll for like the limb regrowth to like fix that?
You don't need to. You just do it.
The people
Oh, I
that
just
I
do it.
talked to,
Sweet. So
yeah.
my ear's fixed.
They all went to other
I'm just
parties.
covered in like coated in
You touch
blood.
your
The
ear
good
for
kids
limb
went to
regrowth,
project graduation, probably.
and then you keep feeling it, and your hand is still with the power, and you're like, what? Why isn't it working? Why isn't it working? And
the majority of them.
and
are
then I tell
graduating.
you
The ones that are turning 20 now.
that a wizard back in the day told me that limb regrowth takes a while, so you just stop finagling with your ear, but you don't feel the pain anymore. It just hurts. That was a dumb sentence.
You don't feel the pain anymore. It just hurts.
We're keeping with it though. It's
Okay.
just, no, what were you doing to get into the situation?
I don't know. You know, I've genuinely just forgotten what I was
Oh,
trying
that's right.
to
You're
do.
going for the torch.
Oh yeah, I'm looking for the torch.
Yeah.
Okay. That's such a dumb experience for a torch. I
Yeah.
literally ripped my ear off. Okay, so can I like continue looking for the torch?
Yeah.
Okay. What am I rolling for? Dexterity?
Yeah.
That's a strong 11.
11. Okay.
Probably like
Alright, you walk up. You walk around the room to where you heard it. And you trip. You trip and fall down. And you're just like, why me?
Can I literally just take a turn to lay there and cry?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you hear cooing in the distance. Echo through the hallways.
Alright, I go over to the crates.
Which one? The ones that were like...
The ones that were broken, just kind of rummage around through them.
Okay.
Safe life,
You touch
enough.
your hand on top of it, like, and you kind of like, cause you're feeling your way through, and you're like, roll for dexterity real fast.
I probably did, but you know.
I went from a 17 to an 8. It's bullshit.
Those are some.
That's
You like
10.
slam your hand down on it straight onto a splinter, but like it doesn't stick to your skin. It just like hurts a lot. And you're like,
Like the little extra whisker, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
and then you like this time very gently place your hand up, feel the splinter, like break it off with your hand, and then set your hand there. And you're like,
This one reminds me of Donald Duck.
these fish are
I don't
dumb.
know why.
And I hate them. I don't like these.
I
fish.
climb up on top of the boxes, like to the very top.
All right, roll dexterity.
Oh my.
What's
my lucky
that?
space. My lucky space has been covered. That's
It's
a
a
strong 4.
You make it up to the second box, but it's so moldy and like decrepit that your foot falls straight through it. Roll for dexterity again.
This is a panic roll, folks. This is what they call a panic roll.
What, we in the business?
9.
9? Alright. Your foot slips and like crashes through the crate, but the other one doesn't. And you get really close to racking yourself. But like you feel it, and you like your adrenaline kicks in right there, and you're like, and like jump over to the side a little bit, and like you don't hurt yourself at all. So you like gingerly place your foot back down, but now your leg is covered in like wooden shrapnel and stuff.
Wooden shrapnel.
And inside the box, you feel like a bunch of like hay, but nothing in particular in there.
Alright, how big is the box?
About like this wide.
Okay.
that like
About
cubic stuff.
2 feet wide.
Yeah.
All right, I have my turn there.
Okay. I hear you like break something, and I get up from crying, and I'm immediately like, oh, you okay?
All right. I go, eh.
I'm actually going to make like a charisma roll real fast to see like if you knew I was crying or not.
Okay.
This is 16.
Were you crying?
No.
No. Okay. And you hear muffled like movements and shuffling in the distance, like around. Roll for wisdom.
How have you never seen
Yeah,
Ooh.
you identify it that it's like extremely near to where you heard my voice.
That's what I thought the first time I saw it.
Can I identify what it was? Like
No,
that-
it's
Is it just
too
shuffling?
ambiguous. It's shuffling and rustling.
Alex is not
All
afraid
right.
to express her taste.
I am not.
I clench my steel gauntlet, my black iron gauntlet, and I begin the prowl. I'm not gonna let you know that it's there because I don't want it to alert that I know. But I begin the prowl. I go into like I crouch down and I start like
Okay, do a
dexterity, probably to like.
roll a 1d12 and then do a dexterity. Nice.
6. Any modifiers to go with that?
No, it's just okay. When you're walking, your shoes go.
This is dumb.
But
I'm not very sneaky.
from half. Wait, what?
Who's got the pass? Brendan.
Oh,
Take the
okay.
pass. Who's missing, you guys?
Jesus from our souls.
You got half. You can cover half the distance without them hearing you,
Okay,
or it, or whatever it is.
whatever it is. We don't discriminate here.
Yeah.
Whatever they choose to identify us.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna go about half that distance and like realize that this is getting really annoying and he's going to notice. So I'm going casually, just kind of like.
Okay, wait. You walk into the third room, right?
Yeah, I'm in there. So
Okay, wait.
You're like,
Okay, roll for dexterity.
that's a 12.
Okay, before you enter to the third room, you don't hear him coming, but the guy clearly farts.
Hey, what?
You hear a fart above you, but you don't have time to react before he tackles you completely. You hear, and then you're tackled, and you hear a dagger, ping, and he's like, "Oh, you motherfucker!" and starts stabbing at you. So roll for
Can I make the reaction that as he falls, to like jumps on me, to turn over and like deck him in the face with my steel gauntlet? No.
You're tackled, so you have to go from there.
Can I punch him in the face with my steel gauntlet before he stabs me?
Yeah.
Because it's got like spikes on the knuckles, and I just want to like lay into his jaw, be like, no.
Okay. Oh, nice.
15. No, but that's a strength mod. That's a 20.
Oh, man. Okay, so he tackles you. He's like, "Yeah, motherfucker," and he's trying to stab you, but you're like holding his arm up, and you rear back, and you scream very loudly and shrill because you got scared out of your mind.
And I was crying like 2 seconds before.
You're just like, and you punch him in the face, and it snaps his neck. It snaps his neck and mangles the side of his head, and you feel the drops of blood and a couple of teeth hit you in the face.
Oh, this is disgusting.
And he hits the ground, and the knife falls next to you.
Oh my god.
Just right to this guy. Jesus.
Really like you said some really stuff.
Did you hear any of this? Or did you just hear me scream really
You
loudly?
don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like push his body off of me. I'm gonna take another turn to cry.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna loot his body. I'm gonna feel around its body.
Alright.
Whatever it is. Can I roll like while I'm...
Okay, roll for...
wisdom to identify?
Yeah, roll for wisdom to identify.
Sorry. It's fine.
A 17.
Ooh.
Okay,
That's a 20, because I have the +3 mod.
you feel around... You touch the body and you feel a steel-plated pauldron. And, like, leather armor. And then this telltale rough, like, tapered straps and an X across. And you're like, oh, fuck yeah, this guy's a bandit.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And so you instantly go for the pockets. You're like... and you pull out... Roll for dexterity. Okay, you pull out 1 silver coin.
Ooh, saucy. Can I take his steel pauldron off?
Yeah, you can.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. What armor is he wearing that I can identify?
It's heavy leather.
Actually, you know what I want to look for? What kind of shoes is he wearing?
You reach down, and you're like feeling, and you go, oh my god! You instantly throw off your shoes, and you take his shoes off, and you feel them, and you're like, and you can see a slight. You take out your shiv, and you're holding it, and it reflects gold, and you're like, oh sweet mercy, and you put on the shoes, and you feel the warmth of an angel caressing your foot, and you're like,
What the?
and you put on your shoes, and you're like, you stand up, and you're like, oh, these are the most comfortable shoes to ever be put on feet. You feel like you can just walk a marathon
Oh my god.
twice over.
Twice. Oh shit.
You get full health back. You got your health is back.
And I
and
have
for-
the shoes of an angel.
Yes, and you get every dexterity roll above 10 is a +1. So put your silky angel shoes. Yes.
Silky angel shoes. Dex greater than 10 +1. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because my immediate thought was like, oh, my shoes sucked, so I'm gonna hope his weren't as creaky. I was just going for like, you know,
yeah, dude.
anything that weren't creaky, but I got this.
Okay. Oh man. All right, hold on. Stop.
That's about 20 minutes.
Yeah, we'll do another one right here real quick.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.